Greetings, welcome to the channel. I'm Stasia Bliss. This is your week beginning of September 2024 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Anywhere you find Gemini in your chart or you're resonating with that energy, this could have a message for you. So we're going to begin by clearing the energies here. And holding the intention of the messages for Gemini to come through. For this first week, this is a Virgo new moon on the day that I'm recording this, so whether you find this today or a different day, I'm going to begin with some runes for Gemini. Let's look at the energies for this week for Gemini. Okay, we've got the work rune, Uruz, and Parthro, which is like the gambling rune. Almost like this can also be like chance. Take a chance, or this is the dice cup, so it's like a roll of the dice. So you might be getting some work that's just like chance, it just comes up by chance. But this is definitely work, like manual work, physical work, labor work. So Gemini, that could be something that just comes up as a chance work opportunity for you. I'll go ahead and sit those down there. But let's see, otherwise you're in a working phase that has some elements of, chance, surprise. We don't know what it is exactly yet. Let's get a little bit more into it. Let's pull for the Gemini an animal totem for this first week of September, coming in with this new moon in Virgo. What is the energy blessing and watching over Geminis this week? Blessing Gemini. Gemini. There it is. Lion. Okay. There's that Leo energy. Very strong, courageous, answering a higher calling. Answering a higher calling. So Gemini are being called up. There's definitely some work to do that maybe you didn't know you would have a chance to do. Let's pull from the Herbal Astrology deck I'll take all three of those. For Gemini, we've got Yarrow, Harmony. Yarrow again is reaching up to heavens. Goda-Kola, higher consciousness, used by those meditating. And Blue Lotus, intuition. There's a lot of energy there for the higher mind, higher calling. It feels like there's a higher work. They're going to take a chance on you in the higher realms. Geminis. I am a Gemini rising, so Gemini always resonates with me. I do feel like there's some kind of calling, stepping up calling. Let's pull an herb for this reading for Gemini. What is the herbal medicine here? Along with Blue Lotus, Goda-Kola, Yarrow, all supporting higher mind. Is there an activity? It says invigorate, and it's juniper. So we're definitely like invigorating higher activities of the mind. Juniper does work with the kidneys, so that's purification energy. Let's pull some tarot. Let's start with the herbal tarot because the herbs seem to really want to be talking right now. So what does Gemini not see about this week that needs to be highlighted for Gemini? What is Gemini not seeing? Ooh, not seeing the Empress. Not seeing their total worth, maybe. Yeah, again, Eight of Pentacles reverse, self-worth. The Moon. So you're under some kind of illusion of your worth right now. The Empress knows her worth, but there's some kind of need to highlight self-work and whatever's been hiding in the dark. If you look at this Moon card, it's lemon balm. There's also lizard and a little scorpion there. So some stuff that normally is in the shadows. This is a new moon, but that doesn't mean it's not going to illuminate for you things about your own nature, your own worthiness. And that is part of, calling you up to a higher capacity. Let's pull from the Celtic Tarot now. About your worth to a higher calling. Okay. So let's look at, what is Gemini? What's the message for Gemini then around this higher calling? How to activate or step into this self-worth? What are some of the obstacles or wisdoms that need to be looked at here for Gemini? Page of Wands, reverse Queen of Pentacles, reverse Seven of Cups, and Seven of Wands. Okay, so there definitely is a new inspiration coming in. Okay, new inspiration. Again, with Queen of Pentacles reversed, this is her needing to, or you needing to, find your own worth. Find that you can take care of yourself. Maybe focusing on your business, or focusing on particularly your money or your finances, or like getting your stuff together, because there is a new energy. Seven of Cups reverse can be like you've had a lot of options, but now you're beginning to recognize intuitively which choice is really meant for you. And with Seven of Wands, you're taking your power back, right? Seven of Wands is about taking your power back. So this higher calling can just be where you've been more complacent, and maybe you haven't seen your worth, but you are, like you have a new burst of energy coming in with Page of Wands this week that's reminding you who you truly are, and you are actually feeling the lion's call to like step into your roar and take a chance in the world. Urus can also just be you embodying in the world, you taking a chance on yourself to really show up to a higher degree this week, which is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's get a Spirit Sacred Forest card. How can Gemini be supported this week in this stepping up? Here's a message from the forest for Gemini. For beautiful Gemini energy in the cosmos, in the world. Stillness. This is kind of a theme across the reads today. There is an element of needing to be patient with this moon and this first week of September, and everything is right there. This is the reflecting pool. It's card 33, so there is an element of inner mastery where you are being still and you are looking at your own reflection. So this might be some mirror work that's indicated. You might go to the mirror and just look at your reflection in stillness in order to take your power back and remind yourself how beautiful and worthy that you are. Let's look at some embodiment practices to go along with this. This is the Yoga Path by Sahara Rose, a beautiful deck. So what can Gemini do to embody? All right. So we've got Buddhi, which is the mind, the Buddha nature, the intellect, and Pratyahara, which is breathing practices. So part of taking your power back might be sitting and doing some focused breathing practices where you're closing your eyes, breathing in, maybe take your awareness to your third eye center. Maybe you might say Om or I am worthy, or, and then exhaling again and keeping like a rhythmic breathing. So some Pratyahara. Your Buddha nature, of course, is intellect, and it's associated with the Buddhi, the higher mind, connected to all of this higher consciousness with the Godakola. In fact, Godakola is often used by monks in order to access the Buddhi nature. You might use the mantra Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om Buddhaya Namaha, to contact that inner nature, the Buddhi nature. And I do have some different Pratyahara breathing practices on this channel if you want to look those up as well. Those are all bringing that power back to yourself. That Seven of Wands is indicating, right? We do have 2 sevens here. So this is definitely a spiritual initiation. Absolutely, 100%. This is the spiritual initiation week. Let's get a couple of cards in love for Gemini, since that's not necessarily showing up in this reading any other way? Is there anything Geminis need to know about love this first week of September? Anything about love for Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, the Devil. And look, we have Queen of Wands sticking out and reverse Six of Swords. So this is a rite of passage. This is an initiation. So you might be moving out of some codependency, or you might need to look at some codependency. This can also be sexuality. This can be addictions. This can be, you know, tantra in your relationships. With that Queen of Wands sticking up, I would say there's a confident element to this, but that you are moving out of an old, maybe codependency with this and stepping back into your power. So is there anything else we need to know for Gemini about relationships? Anything else we need to know for Gemini about relationships? Tell us more about Gemini and relationships this week. Right into my singing bowl. Well, I do have Knight of Swords, so there's some quick moving energy, Last Judgment, some change, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, reverse Seven of Swords. So I would say with this, I mean, the reverse Seven of Swords seems like it could be connected to the Devil, or it feels like you think that you're not worthy of this beautiful new energy because of the Devil stuff in your past. But this is saying there's a quick moving energy of resurrecting and bringing clarity to a brand new cycle. So the Seven of Swords is almost like you feel like an imposter for thinking you deserve this beautiful change in your love life, but you do. Like, you are moving to a higher level of consciousness. So try not to sabotage yourself or look out for people who might be trying to sneak around and sabotage you. Okay. Is there anything else that we need for Gemini today? I think this is a lovely, lovely energy. Let's get an I Ching before we go of how the energy is moving for Geminis this week. We do get hexagram 14. Let's just use the little booklet for quickness. Ta Yu, which is fire above and heaven below. This is actually the same one that Libra got. This is about the sun illuminating everything, the good and the bad, right? So there's a challenge in having everything illuminated. Take advantage of this clarity to examine the use of power in yourself and in others. The truly great person does not need bravado to shine. Virtue and kindness burn brightest. So this is really about taking a look at yourself. This can also be shadow work. But this is a quick moving energy into a new cycle where you're up leveling. You're seeing your worth. You're getting out of old patterns. You're taking your power back. So again, like, some things might be illuminated for you this week. So maybe in your breathing practices, but again, just breathe those out. Come back to the light of your own intellect. And I mean, I feel like you got some beautiful opportunity coming in with the Chance card for something to really work out for you. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this is a calling from your spirit this week to level up. So go ahead and run with it. Run with it and embrace your shadow self with the Devil. And I think that you will find yourself renewed. Okay, that's all I got for Gemini. I hope this is helpful. Take what resonates. Subscribe if you want to get future readings. Thank you so much. Much love. Namaste.